Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Video Game Collectors Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Rose. That's Josh.
Hey, yeah, I'm Josh. I just got off my job at Blockbuster. No, it's not. This is a continual pump of the Blockbuster um, swag from the last Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon. Sandy, the wonderful, wonderful human that runs the location there, is a wonderful human. If you want to support them, go buy their stuff.
Sweetheart.
Yep.
This is
Really a great thing. Go check out their documentary. I don't know if it's still on Netflix. Just at a fantastic place. It's like a local video store now, and it's I'm glad they get to continue to use the Blockbuster name. But yeah,
and this is going to be our Christmas episode.
this is it. This is our Christmas episode.
It's
So
our Christmas. So, Merry Christmas. It's the closest
I
ugly sweater I had that was possibly video game related.
I have a Christmas video game sweater and I didn't even wear it, Matt. I'm sorry. Uh, I was out running around doing stuff and yeah, did not even consider it.
I'm half dreading it right now because it's warm in here.
Yeah, it's warm in my room too.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, for the next year, we're gonna try up a different angle in this video game room of mine every time we do a episode. I think, Matt.
Okay.
Um, yeah, that's it. Behind me, we got Red Dead Redemption,
Love it.
and I'm gonna play that after we get done talking today. So
I have one angle and you're looking at it.
yeah, luckily it's your best angle, Matt. Um,
It's only downhill from there. Man,
yeah.
this thing's gonna get
So
hot.
this week in video game world history. Prior to popular belief, we are not just sealed video game collectors, but we do really like it. Um, there's been some cool stuff happening. The Video Game History Foundation, for the last 25 days, they've been kind of doing a thing. I think it's 25 days, or maybe it was 12 days, whatever. They've been doing a thing where they do a really cool blog post every day, uh, talking about some sort of video game bit of history. There was a Sonic 2 Lost Levels things that was revealed. There is something about Bubsy today. I haven't looked at it yet. And a couple days ago, there was the sneak preview of the Video Game History Foundation's digital library. And there is a YouTube video for it. Phil Salvador here. I can't remember his title at the organization. Uh, but he does the video. You see Bubsy in the background there? I love that. Uh, but yeah, he does a video about what the digital library looks like, how it's going to be searchable. It's not available yet to the public, but we just wanted to make people aware about it. It's going to be talking about what you can do with their archives, whatever you want. Go read all the cool stuff, see the digital files, download them, whatever you want to do. I don't know if you can download them, but you have access to them. So it's a really neat thing. I encourage you to watch the YouTube video, try to get a little bit of understanding of what they're working towards and what their goals are. It's awesome. If you are somebody that wants to do research in video games, you want to write a book, this is going to be an invaluable tool. I love this organization. I support them with all my heart, and I can't speak highly enough of the people involved with it. So go check it out. The YouTube video I want to say is 15, 20 minutes. I can't remember. It's really cool though.
Eight, 18 minutes.
Hey, that was a pretty good guess.
Yeah,
But there you go.
cool.
And if you feel like donating money, they are a 501(c)(3) nonprofit, so I believe it is all tax deductible, your donation, and you should donate. That's my plug for the day.
Sweet.
And it is Nothing more than I really believe in their mission. Nobody's asked me to say that. Nobody's wanted me to say, "Hey, Josh, could you just mention this?" No, they are the bee's knees. They do good things.
That's super nice. All of them.
Uh,
Founders, team, everybody, and you can always bump into them. Were they there? They were there last time at Portland Retro Gaming Expo, but were they there the year before?
yeah, they were. They always work in that museum and the offshoot. They're not on the show floor.
Got it.
So this year it was the Jaguar um, anniversary. I can't remember which year because I don't like the Atari Jaguar. And they had a nice display set up with historical information about the Atari Jaguar. So in years past, they've done other things, kind of they've done the NES. They had a full NES collection on display. They did 2600 collection one year there. And some other stuff. It's pretty cool. So yeah, they were at Portland.
All that means is you need to get to Portland Retro Gaming Expo, especially next year, because we're gonna have a a much bigger kind of party going on at the arcade. So everybody
Mm,
check it out.
that's right. Let's start plugging that now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to set up next year. Don't I
Mm,
say that every year?
yep, you pretty much do. Or you say, I just want one table or two tables.
I really actually only want one table. You know
Or
that one really nice lady and her mother we walked by, and were you with me, Matt? And they only had one chair, and we just went and took a chair for her mom or whatever. And she just had one table, and I was like, "That's what I want. I just want one table so I can go into the show early and walk around. That's it."
well, you don't need a table to walk around. Just saying.
Oh. No, I want to be there early. That's my thing. I want to go into the show early
Yeah.
and not hang out till Sunday. That's where I'm at.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we wanted to give a shout out, obviously, over at Heritage tomorrow, on the
Mm,
21st. That we have the Pioneer Showcase.
that's right. You
Uh,
don't know what a pioneer is. You didn't play Oregon Trail. Uh,
wow,
so
what's this?
what is that?
I don't know, but that's cool.
Is this in the video game auction?
Yeah. Japanese Star Wars sticker packs with store display box,
Yeah, I don't think that's a video game.
but it's in the auction.
Okay.
It's video games, and it's because here's the auction.
Yeah. I love how they shove PC games in here.
You're right at the front.
Yeah.
One
Hey,
on
Wing
one.
Commander, one on one. That's pretty cool. That's
That
yeah,
was
Irving versus Bird, baby.
that was the one we played growing up on my friend's computer before Jordan.
Mhm. Yeah, it's interesting to think of that franchise, EA's first basketball game. One of the first game to really endorsed by two very prominent athletes. You know, we got Pele doing Pele soccer, and then really after that, this is it. You know, what's the artwork? Oh, it's a film piece of it's a transparency. So that's actually, I imagine, I don't know what the size of that is, but it's not the actual. It's the artwork, but it's not original art.
Hmm.
Uh, um,
There was one game down here I was just like, I'd love to have it. Look
Breakthrough.
look at the chopper command. Even though it's a B plus, oh, so tough on this one.
Yeah, we'll surely get a lot of views on this episode because we're talking about Atari.
Yeah, yeah, Atari.
What do we got? What else we got here? We got a Donkey Kong 85NS. It's a USA one.
It's a good grid. Wow, it's already at 500. Awesome. Good to see.
Yeah. Yep. That's sweet.
9-2.
What's the Ghostbusters? That game's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Hmm.
Not the game, but you know,
The game is probably better on the 26
Atari.
than it is the NES.
It's about the same graphics, I think.
It's about the same. It looks about the same too.
It's port
Uh,
over, right? They ported the Atari
no, I don't think
in
so.
NES.
Oh
How
man,
rare is Lockjaw?
Lockjaw's really rare. This was a Apollo game, right? And they had to change the name because it was too close to Jaws, right? So it became Shark Attack, I think. It's
Ah,
it's pretty rare. I don't know what Atari Age has it as, but it definitely deserves to be its own listing in here. I'm amazed that uh, WATA and CGC, they don't have a blister yet for 2600 cartridges. It's some of the rarest and most important video games you can only find cartridge for the 2600. So uh, it's good that it looks authentic. I would go with it just based on that shitty label.
based on the stains and the edge wear and the basically years of abuse.
Yeah, lived in a barn for the last 30 years, and then somebody found it a couple weeks ago. Um,
Hmm.
Man, look at all those late print Mario Bros. I don't get this. Why did they stack Mario Bros games in these auctions?
Four of them. Three,
Yeah, they're CGC.
three
Now,
from CGC.
what do
Wow.
we got?
Got the VGA.
They're 88, but I don't know which ones. Are they made printed in Hong Kong or made
How does
China?
VGA go before CGC? That doesn't even make sense to me.
I don't know. Maybe they don't want to play favorites. Could be
That's fair.
bad. Couple sealed He-Mans for the 2600, which is not
Rare.
common either. A 90A plus is a nice grade on this.
Yeah.
That's a tough game to get in high grade.
Yeah. That's
The M Network or the Mattel cartridges for the 2600, they are a weird shape and they're almost less, they take up less space than a standard 2600 cartridge in the box. So they're
which
prone to bending and
crushing.
like poo.
Yeah.
Nice little first
First
printish Miss
Miss
Pac-Man there.
Pac-Man. Yeah.
Tough to find. Oh, we got any
No first printers.
no first printers.
But,
Okay.
you got to go after all the variants. I think, how many Pac-Man variants are there? I know I have, I think, like nine on my list. I know there's at least six.
There's at least nine because you run into this thing, say that blue one there, right? Oh, the CGC one. Let's go that one. See, there's this is runs across all the basic ones where it can come with the not for resale sticker.
Mm-hmm.
It could come with only that, I think, and then Atari Pac-Man sticker, or it could come with just an offer resale sticker, or just the Atari Pac-Man sticker, or no stickers. Um, and then the early ones, there's a hanger box version, so it has the glued hanger on the back, or there's one without it, so it's just a tuck top box that you can flip open. And there's then you mix in the not for resale sticker or the Atari Pac-Man sticker on those as well.
So
So
you've
you
got eight variants right there in just
yeah,
this one.
yeah. So they can include it, they can't, they could be missing it. It's and if you try to take one of these stickers off, you're gonna notice that the sticker was removed
Oh yeah. You
on
get,
these.
if for nothing else, the fade underneath it. I've
Yeah.
seen it before. It's bad.
Yeah. And then there's some that just didn't have plastic because they were inside a box. Yeah, I don't know. It's wild how many Pac-Man variations there are.
That's
And
a lot.
then that's all Atari Inc. And then you see cute little Pac-Man smiling next to this one, Matt. And that's the Atari Corp version. And there are about 4,000 different versions of that. So have fun. Not to mention the Sears Telegames version, which uses this artwork originally. And so when Atari Inc. became Atari Corp. They took the artwork from the Sears Telegames version and they threw it on the Atari Corp release of it. So that's where that artwork comes from.
Wild. So yeah,
And
way
the
more.
one you do want out of all the Pac-Mans is one that doesn't say video computer system
System. Basically this
above
without,
game program.
yeah, basically this without the white video computer system above it.
Yep. The Sears Telegames version. Those are the two Pac-Man that I believe, if you want a sealed one, if that's your game, if you like this concept of grading video games, those are the ones you should go for.
And I think there's one on eBay. Obviously, it's a little bit rough, but there's one on eBay right now for like $95. It is a true first print.
Was that a buy it now?
I think so.
Yeah, I saw that. I almost hit that.
Uh, and now, Josh, the true first prints, they're just the hanger in the back. It's not, they didn't come with a seal.
Yeah, I don't think they didn't have plastic on them.
No.
Yeah. But
So
they could have the Atari Pac-Man sticker.
could it?
I believe so.
I've never seen one.
There was no quality control back then, Matt. So who's to
When,
say that they're like, oh shit, here's a box. Here's a stack of them we forgot about. Let's just throw them together and get
wouldn't
them out the door.
wouldn't
There,
surprise me. As
Atari used at least two um, offset printers back in the day. They used Brico graphics and what was the other one? I can't think of. But if you look at the inside bottom flaps, you can see the different printers. The Superman was printed multiple times, and you can see the two printers on the bottom of the box. But
well, we know Nintendo used to throw games together too, to some degree, and Xbox, and everybody does it. So yeah, the
mhm.
variants could be, who knows,
Yep.
which makes it more fun to collect. And they're, these are reasonably inexpensive. You're getting into one of the franchise games for Atari, I would say, for a
Yeah,
reasonable
even though the
amount.
game is absolute garbage, it is bad on the 2600.
It's pretty blocky.
But when we associate Atari with the word Atari, we associate it with a game like Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Asteroids, Defender.
Donkey Kong.
We just do.
Oh well, I guess Donkey Kong's Nintendo,
Yeah. Or Pitfall, for example. Pitfall is just so severely, I
oh,
think, undervalued.
I graphics wise, play fun. It's got to be one of the best Atari games, hands down.
Yeah, it is uncommon sealed. So
Yeah,
this is not a bad one to go after.
solid grade.
Hmm. They always tend to do fairly well when they show up.
So
There was a lot that sold on eBay just the other day, and I think there was a sealed Pitfall in there, and I want to say the
yep,
lot it's $700 or so.
yep, I was the under.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you not have a Pitfall?
I do. You
Oh,
gave it to me, or
oh,
I bought it from you, or something. I think you gave. I don't remember. We traded.
possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Now tell me the different. There's obviously the dark green, and then there's the lighter green. Was the lighter green later?
Yeah, well, Evergreen was later.
Okay.
There's really not a whole lot of variance for Pitfall,
No.
other than dark green and light green.
Yeah.
So, um,
There is a
they're
great
cool.
website for Atari variants. Josh, do you know it off the top of your head? I was just looking at it the other day.
Videogamevariations.com.
Yeah, great website
Big
here.
props to that dude. I don't know if it is indexed by Google. Okay.
Yeah,
Here it is.
you can just come up here, click your Atari version. Like I was looking at Pitfall the other day.
You got to go
Oh,
to
Activision. Sorry.
Activision, baby. Yeah, not everything is documented on here. If you go to the license games, 2600 license games, it's very well documented. It is a little confusing if you
Oh,
to read. He has multiple versions here.
oh
So
yeah,
you
because
see
he's
this
got the
one is a
foreign.
Dan Kaplan version, the French sticker over the front. I don't know. It could actually be a PAL release of the box. I'm not sure.
I sorry, I got the annotations now and I know how to do it, so I can't help but draw on here.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
can
and
do
there's
it on your
another
end too,
sticker on the
Josh.
back.
Just so you know,
What's that?
you can do it on your end too.
Ooh,
It's in the tab bar on the top. It says annotations,
dang. Okay, good to
and then
know.
it pops a side thing up, and then there's a little pencil, and yeah,
Oh man, you want to
yeah,
see what I'd be drawing?
yeah, it's
No,
bad.
that is a PAL box apparently. Or no, this one is a PAL box. Yeah, the top thing. The other one was a French, uh, Canadian one.
It's cool stuff
So
though.
this
I
is
mean,
PAL. This isn't a real variation. This is just a regional one, right? So and then you get your light green box,
yeah,
but this is a
that's a
PAL
PAL light
on
green,
it.
and then
And
uh,
then
American.
another light green. The shade looks a little different, but it's the same.
That's it. That's
That's
the
it. Those are your versions. So there's two US versions you're looking for. This box will have a cartridge with a blue generic label, and it came out when Activision was in the Mediagenic phase. So they had changed their name to Mediagenic for a year and a half, I believe, and then they went back to Activision. So you'll see some games with a sticker that says distributed by Mediagenic on the back of them.
weird.
That's what that garbage is. And furthermore, Activision purchased all the assets and rights to the games from iMagic. And if you go back, Matt, we can look at it right now. It's kind of fun, Atari,
To
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 go back to the
pitfall.
publishers. No,
Oh,
go back to the publishers. To iMagic, right there. You click here, and let's just do Demon Attack boxes. All right. So these are a Magic games. They were done by an ex Atari guy, Rob Fulop. And if you scroll down, you can see the boxes eventually. There's tons of different versions, but then I think Demon Attack has a black box. Yes, there you go. There's a black box.
wow, I didn't know
This
that.
will have an Activision shell and it will say Demon Attack on the label. And we can go look at the cartridge labels. And it sometimes have a sticker on the back that says distributed by Mediagenic, I think on sealed copies.
And then they went back to silver
No,
again.
that's a PAL version.
Yeah, let's go back and do
Demon Attack cartridges. So see the magic shell is unique, 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 and then you keep scrolling down and it's still the same bullshit.
black though.
And yeah. The thing is there's mixed in European and PAL cartridges in here. There
Oh,
you go.
wow. I didn't
See?
know that.
Yeah. So these are, people like to collect just the unique cartridges for this. And this will pair up with that black box.
Huh.
So that light green Pitfall will have a Pitfall cartridge that looks like that. And Activision, Mediagenic, published those games at that point, but they still did it under the Imagic name. Imagic. I don't know. What do people call it?
Oh, there you
So,
go. Son of a gun.
yeah. And that exists across a bunch of different Activision games. It's a fun thing to collect. If you are in the NES scene and you like to collect the different colored cartridges for Color Dreams or different variations, this is a fun thing to do. You could collect just cartridges. It is inexpensive.
Why would
Uh,
you ever go from this beautiful, even though that's international, why would you ever go from this beautiful front
well,
to
I'll tell you
that?
why, Matt, because this green version or the blue version here, this generic blue label, it's copyrighted 1982 because that's when this game comes out, right? But this game, they're pumping shit out. The 7800's coming out, and they're like, let's re-release these games. That's great, Matt, and promote them alongside the 7800. So this is possibly a 1986, 1987 release. The Nintendo NES is out, and they're selling this game
That's
on the
wild.
shelves. So
And
put
so
that in
people,
your pipe and smoke it. I think that people they the NES was so monumental that failed to recognize like how short a time frame that was away from Atari, 85, 86, 87, right? And they're still pumping out new 2600 games to market and sell with the Atari 7800 because it was backwards compatible. It even got to a point where games like Robot Tank, I think they did that, and they did a blue label like this, and it didn't work on the 7800 because
Hmm.
let's be clear here that the Atari was Atari and every other game was an unlicensed company. So they're going to do things to mess with it, to not make it, to not allow it to work, or maybe they just didn't work with it. I don't know. I don't know if the Atari guys were that into stopping other companies from publishing games, but not like Nintendo with the lockout chip. But it's Robot Tank. There's a sticker on it that says "will not work with the 7800." So
Wow.
some fun shit right there.
That was a fun little lesson.
Yeah, I like Atari. God dang. Okay. Anyway,
All right.
so if you have questions about the Atari 2600,
Message
I'm
Josh.
happy to do my best to answer them from a video game variation standpoint. I think the labeling from many of the grading companies on that, they're doing a good job. It's very hard to make heads of tails of that thing, the 2600 variations, because they are all over the map. And I think WATA's done a great job with that. I haven't looked at what CGC is doing with their labels, but it's really hard to come up with a system when the box changes. The variant is the box, or the variant is the date, or the variant is the country. Because in WADA's case, that's the way they label things with the country. You know, you see so many Xbox games and they'll say no country, but even Atari collectors, they haven't set up any sort of parameters for labeling and giving proper nomenclature that is easy and digestible to understand for collectors, because they just haven't. And video game collectors, they know what things are called, but I don't think we have done a good job in helping introduce that to new people of what is early, what is not, why is this called this versus that, and getting a nice solid uniform guide together will be a big step in the right direction. And I think that the grading companies are helping doing that very well.
Or at least sharing what guides are out there, kind of like that one. It's not easily going to be searchable. You'd never
It's
know
not
the answer.
searchable at all, actually, and it's also very hard to digest
Yeah.
when you do it, because you got to take a step back, and um, otherwise it just becomes vomit. And not in it like word vomit. Like there's just so much information you're putting on there that could be redundant or unnecessary. It it clouds what exactly it is. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So,
I'd rather see like come in and have like 2600, the main systems, you click on it and then it's just a list of the games, not
mhm,
not publisher. I'm like, well, I don't even know what half the publishers were for some of those games. So
right,
that,
right.
that I mean, but they did
But
the
just
best
in
with what they
general,
did. I'm not knocking what he did. I would just say in a
no,
product.
no, I think it's any guide is a good guide. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
But being able to make it make sense for people that might just be starting out in collecting, it's very daunting. You get
Yeah.
some new dude in there looking at that website, they don't know what PAL means.
No, no.
They don't know why there are 12 different boxes in this order when maybe they didn't come out in that order. So that is tough to digest. Or they don't know why Pac-Man has even on a current label from CGC or WATA. Like, why does it say hanger box? Why does it say that? Versus what does that even mean? So they 2600 is a real bitch when it comes to the variants.
Which
And
makes
you
it
might
fun.
say, hey, well, who cares? It's just not valuable. That's not the point. The point is to help people and guide them and educate them and share with them why this shit's cool. And the reason why this shit's cool is because there's different versions. It's fun to collect. You It's like a stupid Pokemon that you got to catch them all, right? And then when you discover something new, that's the best part.
I like it. I love Atari. Like a lot of the stuff you were just saying right there, I didn't know, and so that's cool to me that I just learned something new about some games that I thought I knew stuff about, especially like Pitfall. So
Yeah, well, furthermore, like Pitfall, that's its own sect of Atari, right? That's Activision as the publisher. So you get into Activision, and it's a lot like NES, where the early stuff has its own variant and it's identifiable, like this is a first version, and then they changed the address and then they took the text away on the front. There's these key identifiers on these games. And then a game that, say, like Pitfall was released in 82, it doesn't have a version like Bridge or um, what is that other stupid game that came out early? Poker, some bullshit like that. But it doesn't have that print, so it's like a later NES game, like Pro Wrestling versus Duck Hunt or Super Mario Bros. So okay.
okay.
And
Mm,
if you want to take it a step further, you really should consider the condition on Atari games, which Jason at Minty brought up in his last video with us. The condition on these games is junk.
yeah, yeah, especially Atari. So when
On
you
not even sealed, like opened Atari games,
oh,
I
they're
will say
trashed.
for every 50 Atari games at a video game expo, you go to a booth, they got 200 games in a bin, Atari 2600 games,
Banging
right?
around.
You're going to get four out of there that are like 9.0 and above condition.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yes, maybe. Like the condition is just shit because they had the glued on hanger, so people just ripped them open. Same with ColecoVision. Same with any of that garbage. They're so condition sensitive. They didn't have plastic around a bunch of them, so they're all scuffed up. They're beat to hell. They were stored improperly. They look like absolute shit. And they're ripped. The insides, the little trays that held game in, if the game shakes around, it destroys the inner tray. It's Atari for condition. It's just next level hard. So if you're a CIB collector and you're like, I got all those Atari games, do me a favor, go through your collection, look at them, and tell me how many are actually nice condition. And if you don't care about that, that's fine. But I truly believe that the 2600 games are just, they're kind of off in their no man's land and collecting old heads. They've collected them, they have them. They might not even care about the condition. Just like a lot of NES collectors, they got the set and they were done. But condition sensitive, any video game is hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
2600 is 10 times as hard as any other console.
Oh,
Am I
it's
making you
also one
tired
of the
there? Oh my
it's one
God,
of
you're
the oldest.
yawning over there. Jeez.
What's that?
You're yawning over there, buddy.
Oh,
Making you tired.
sorry. Hit a wall.
Yep, yep, yep. I can see.
Um, yeah. You want to bust in the comments?
I'll bust into the comments.
Blockbuster late fees 7713. Cool memories on the Blockbuster question. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. When I say that, are we going to get canceled?
You can't say that, Matt.
Oh, well, I just did.
You gotta be careful.
Oh, careful of what?
I don't know.
All right.
Am I up?
You're up.
Oh, Timmy J. Timmy J. Timmy Yo says, I'm not shocked to see Super Mario Wonder Kart only sales already. When I worked at GameStop, new just disc /cart were traded in every week. Majority of them were most likely stolen. You know what they say in the Midwest, Timmy? They say
What's that?
YOLO.
They say what?
YOLO. You only live once. Um, I don't know if they were stolen. Maybe they were. Maybe they weren't. Let's give people the benefit of the doubt that they did not like the video game and they just brought it in and traded
I,
it in.
I know people that, or I know some video gamers that would buy a game, beat it, and then they would go do that, even if it was a day later.
Yeah,
And a lot of people throw those cases out. Like we're crazy collectors, especially maybe people watching this. So there's, you know, people throw that stuff out. That's why it's cool to us now.
that's right.
Weird people.
Hmm.
Brian, Carts and Cardboard. Tuesday, 12/19 marks the end of Halo 4's run of consecutive appearances on HA's. There was a 96A plus. Just saying. Have you thought of a new segment to replace the marketplace until update with that?
Um,
Ooh.
we could do Dragon Ball Z. What's that stupid game?
Oh, there was a case of them yesterday. You didn't bid on it?
No, man, I don't like. I do like garbage, but I just don't like bullshit.
You know what was actually in the auction yesterday? The trilogy pack was back.
Oh man,
Yeah, I was excited.
damn.
I didn't bid on it, but I think there was a I don't have the auction open. I'm pretty sure there was a 96A plus I saw at the bottom. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. I didn't watch the auction yesterday.
Pretty sure there was. I'm
Christmas time is busy time. What can I say? Um, yeah. So Brian, my suggestion for a new segment is Brian's Collector Corner. You come on the show, give us your 30 seconds, 30-second thoughts on your favorite video games.
So Brian's coming on the show and he's gonna give us 30-second segments.
Yep. He
Awesome.
can pre-record them and we'll upload them.
Okay. And then if he takes longer, I'll just cut him off and kick it and boot him.
No, he doesn't. Well, maybe he doesn't even have to come on the show. He just sends
Oh,
us the video and we'll upload it.
oh, I like it. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
that's it.
And then I just load it in the yeah.
Yeah,
Ah, that's a thought.
I love it.
That'd be fun.
We'll work our way to a conglomeration here eventually, Matt. Get people to
Basically,
work for us. So,
everybody's part of the video game collectors podcast.
right. Um, seriously, if somebody wants to do that, we'll post your video. I don't care.
Sure, yeah, send us a video. That's fine.
You
Post it
just
on
can't
you.
say anything that is about my mother. Okay?
Oh man. Well,
Pretty much everything is on limits though.
it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
Uh
Speaking of my mom, oh wait, that's not the comment yet. Okay.
now out of context quote, I think you're up. You're up.
Yeah, out of context quote. Have I ever showed that to you? Maybe I'll pull it out. Oh,
Oh.
I went and looked at these.
He timestamped Brian timestamped it.
Look at this
There's an engineer for you.
guy. Hey, Blockbuster did too.
Chatting saying it's a long one. Oh my gosh, that's what she said.
Yeah. Is Brian an engineer?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Well, good
without
Lord.
doing
All
giving
right. All
away too
right.
much, but yeah, that's awesome that he timestamped it.
I
Josh's
trade.
mom, I'll trade you Halo 4 for the GTA Platinum Double Pack, Matt. Ooh. I actually looked, Henry, and I had the non-platinum, so I was wrong.
That's it. No, Blockbuster was apparently first again. Um,
Blockbuster is the man. Where is Timmy Two Toes?
Timmy, Tiny Timmy. Uh,
Oh, I know something.
um, 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 um,
Yep, yep,
um.
yep. Here, I'm gonna
Yep.
stop
Yep.
sharing this. Hold on.
All right.
Uh, let's do a giveaway. I have something to give away.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, that's been sitting on the table here for a while. I don't know why I have it. Maybe it was supposed to go to you or something.
Hmm. Okay.
So we have a video game collectors podcast t-shirt. It's
All
an
right.
XL. Who wants it?
You got to be a big dude
An
or
XL?
woman or woman, um, or a nightshirt.
An XL?
I guess I don't know.
It's an extra large. It's black.
That's what she said.
Ooh,
Oh.
ooh.
Mm,
Now we're stumbling
mm,
into some.
mm, mm.
Who wants it? Who would like? Will be our Christmas giveaway. Who would like a free T-shirt? It is sitting here. I will post it to your address. I guess I shouldn't show the address. I'll post it to you. Send it to you. Let us know in the comments.
I think the free part should be that we get to post their address. So if you want it, we're gonna post your address.
What?
Oh, okay. No, I guess not. Um, yeah,
Best comment gets it.
best comment. And then the person judging comments next week will be Matt, then
Yeah,
who apparently had bowling league tonight and
yeah.
bitched out.
He wanted
So
to play with balls.
yep, sounds like him. Um,
You know what they say?
I don't.
One ball in the hand's better than two balls in the bush.
Is that what they say, Matt?
Yep, that's what they say.
What do you call I got a Christmas joke for you. What do you call nuts on a wall?
I don't know.
Walnuts.
Oh my gosh.
What do you call nuts on a chest?
I should know this.
Chestnuts,
Oh my
right? What do you call nuts on a chin?
pea bag.
Dick in your mouth, Matt. So we should have prefaced that this is not a PG rated show. So if your kids were
I know
watching,
I
I'm
can't
really
put that
sorry.
check mark on the show saying it's appropriate for kids now.
I was doing pretty good tonight. I don't think I said a bad word.
Oh, that was a good one. I'm like, what? Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
I've
That
thought
makes
about that often. Like when I'm old and dead and gone, my kids and grandkids are going to be watching this, right? They're going to be like, my God.
that's my dad.
I hope that they have a good sense of humor and they don't take life too serious. So
Uh, you know, we're kind of missing somebody because we were supposed to have the one, the only Dan Kaplan back on the show.
Capadonna
Capadonna.
from the Wu
Um,
Tang Clan.
yeah, it couldn't make it. Multiple reasons, but the main one was uh Nintendo's X-Men is his favorite game.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Why he doesn't have a sealed copy because he opens every copy he gets.
Kind of
Um,
weird. Yeah, I don't know why he does that. Weird.
must be the Canadian thing in him.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Yeah.
What do you got for wins?
Ah,
I got some cool ones.
I got a nice open copy of The Wizard on
That
VHS.
that's awesome.
It
Especially
was $1.
yeah, especially for what you paid for it.
I like that. It's not sealed because sealed VHS is really cool, but I got a closet full of it, but I don't care. Um, I don't know. I've been cleaning out my game room, cleaning stuff up. reorganize some things. I'm like, I got this. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to see, Matt?
Mm, what's that
Oh, I
karate? What's that karate champ up there?
oh, we should open that.
What? It looks like it's
Yeah.
sealed, like
No,
it's
it's well, it's an NS, baby.
in a case. Yeah, why would you open that?
Because this has a black and white manual, in my opinion. WATA NS this thing,
Yeah.
meaning it was a non-standard seal type.
Oh, does it still have the seal on it, or did they pull it off?
No, it doesn't. But I bought another NS one of these, and someone had already cracked it and opened it, and it had a black and white manual. So I bought this one because I bet it has a black and white manual. I've not opened one of these new holders yet, so let's see if I can drop it in, if it opens. Ready?
What? You're really gonna open that right now?
I want to. Okay.
Wow.
Definitely not like the old holder.
Now you just bang it on a corner and it pops off. Actually, you could just hand it off.
That's what she said. Nothing like banging it on the corner, Matt.
And thank you, Brian, for bringing up Halo because it actually wasn't on my list this week. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
and we almost got through a whole damn episode without mentioning it. So I don't know how to open this. Maybe I need some pliers. Next week, we're opening the new water holder to see the NS
You
Karate
should
Champ.
you should do a video on just how you open it,
All right.
but not right now.
I mean, I honestly, I feel like if I get some pliers, pop on the top here and just rip it off, just come off,
Just rip it off.
rip it off. Yeah, just like that, Matt. It's the exact motion I'll make. Uh, yeah, and then I got the short circuit Johnny Five robot standee next to the Rob, and I realized that short circuit ripped off a Nintendo. So
Oh, hey, that's a good point. I'd never considered that.
I didn't either until I put them next to each other.
That is eerily similar.
Yeah. Anyway, well, it's almost Christmas. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Oh, Matt's gonna do his wins.
Yeah,
Okay, get into it.
skipping right over me, man. Well, since we the label's coming off a little bit. Since we had I was gonna say con games, Kahan games, whatever. I did get this off of eBay, so I'm excited. Hopefully, it's not a pirate of a pirate, but
It's a pirate of a pirate.
it
Does that have the box?
feels like a pirate of a pirate. I don't have the box. It was just game only.
Oh man, I bet somebody's reproducing it. So,
Well, I that's what I was thinking. I mean, I don't know his games if they had like back labels and this thing was kind of peeling off. Maybe I haven't tested it. Maybe it doesn't even play. That'd be hilarious.
yeah, gonna
I'm
boot up
gonna
anticipation.
so that hopefully that's real and excited to add that to my collection. And then I did find, I don't know how I beat you guys out to it. Maybe it's because you guys already have it, but it was a different copy of Digital Press
Oh, nice.
rather than the red and the blue.
Yeah,
Uh
you got the early volume two-ish.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, the bound
No,
version,
this is edition 5
binded. Hmm.
according to this V5
V5.
1990. They put this out in 98.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Huh. So add to my collections. Now I've got 3. I thought that was pretty cool. I probably
Congratulations.
I probably overpaid for it, but I just wanted to whatever.
Hmm.
Whatever. Leave it for somebody when I move on. All right. I think that's it.
Okay. That's it. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. We should
Hanukkah's
be
over,
on,
I think.
we should
Right?
be on before New Year.
Okay. Yeah, we should be.
And then yeah.
Should be on next week because Christmas is on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be on right after Christmas.
Got two more episodes. What episode is this, Matt?
This is either 88 or 89. I'll be able to tell you here in 2 seconds.
And it would have been really great to get to 100 this year.
This is episode 88.
Hmm.
It's only taken us, what, 3 years to get this far? Two and a half?
Wow. That's commitment. Feel like I might need to be committed, but
It's
it's
been
okay.
fun.
Yeah.
Uh, Thoughts and comments, leave them below.
Yeah.
Best comment gets a shirt. If you want a shirt, maybe you want to give it to somebody, leave an awesome comment.
Been playing a lot of PS3 lately, so tell me which PS3 game I need to try and play, and I'm gonna do it.
Been playing a lot of Call of Duty
You always play a lot of Call of Duty, Matt.
and Modern Warfare 3. I love it, man. It's just, yeah,
Hmm.
reminds me how great of a game it was back in the day, and now it's even better. So
It's a good game.
they did good.
Yeah.
Well, Merry,
If you've never played Red Dead Redemption, I endorse that video game.
I have not.
Oh shit. I know what
I
you're
know
getting for Christmas.
you get me
Oh,
Red Dead.
Red Dead.
Red
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah. No, that's not what you're getting. Okay.
Well,
Well, yeah.
thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the podcast. Thanks for keeping us going. It's because of you guys we do this. We also like to share the information. Mostly, we like to share Josh's information. I just kind of guide him around in it. But yeah, we appreciate all the support. Everybody's awesome. People reach out. They buy our games. We really appreciate you all. Uh, Always love to see your comments and thoughts below. Feel free to say whatever you want, even if it's just saying hi. Yeah. Merry
Or
Christmas.
if you absolutely hate it and think that we shouldn't do it, please say it because I will read your comment and give you my opinion on why you. So
So I guess hate mail goes to the comments, which goes to Josh.
you can email me too. You can call me too. We could have a conversation about it. Matt's tossing back the old San Pellegrino. I can see tonight.
Yeah, I'm drinking heavy tonight.
A little San to
Oh.
Claus. Okay. You can have tonight. Gas
I'm,
or no gas? What kind of water do you want?
I'm getting sloshed.
You can slosh. You're gonna go fill it up with ocean water when you're done.
Oh,
God. Hey, you know how much salt you can get out of like a gallon of salt water?
no, I
You
don't.
you can get a lot. Boil that shit down. It's a bunch of salt. You can get like a jar of salt.
Does the salt need to be like cleaned and refined? Or
I
it's
don't know.
just
Salt. No.
ocean salt, Pacific
Ocean salt.
Ocean sea salt?
Pacific. You got like a gold mine like half a mile from your house, Matt, and you're just not capitalizing on it. I'm so
I know I should boil it down, and especially right out here because the sewage plant pumps right out into the river mouth. So you could have brown sea salt.
seaside shit
Seaside
salt.
seaside sea salt. There you go.
She sells seashells by the seaside where there's shit salt.
So we're gonna start. We're gonna add that to the inventory. Shit salt.
Shit salt.
Buy your shit salt today.
You're eating any sort of sea salt, there's shit in it somewhere in the world
That
because
probably
all the
is.
shit goes in the ocean.
I mean, it goes into
We were
soil.
doing good, Matt. We got to go.
Yeah, we're just dragging this one out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thankful that everybody watched.
Brian's time stamping us right here.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'll be tramp stamping something.
But seriously, hope everybody has a happy holiday. Be safe, have fun. Hope you enjoy time with your family.
or away from your family.
Maybe you add to your collections a little bit this Christmas. Let us know what
Yeah,
you
we want
got.
to see that. We're going to be on next Wednesday, so please tell us what you got for Christmas in the comments too.
Yeah, yeah. Let us know some scores you guys are getting. We're always sitting here sharing our stuff. What do
Or
you
if you're
get?
giving cool video games, let us know what you gave.
Yeah, sounds good. All
Okay,
right, that's it.
that's it. Peace
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
and a happy New Year. That doesn't work. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna end this train wreck later.